Hello viewers, good afternoon. It's one fine Sunday afternoon where we are planning to make a chicken biryani, South Indian style Dum Biriyani. So first initially we'll start with the marination of the chicken. Here we have taken 1 kg of chicken, leg piece side, so the bones give you much better taste. So 1 kilo of chicken you will take half a lemon, you sprinkle the lemon juice, then followed by turmeric powder. Turmeric powder depends on the flavor of turmeric that you use, followed by regular table salt, salt again. How much ever flavor you want to get into the chicken, you can decide according to that. So certain people prefer to use curd instead of lemon. You can absolutely go for it, not an issue, but lemon gives you a tang which might not be available in the curd that we use, because the curd that we are using is from local shop over here. It might not have the tang. So this marination takes about 1 hour. After you prep this, you keep it for half an hour to 1 hour. The lemon juice in the added in the chicken makes the chicken soft and delicate, so that your cooking time is reduced. Once we are done with this, we keep the chicken aside. Here we have taken a 1-inch sized chicken, cut into 1-inch sizes. Reason here is we are not using the traditional wood fired method of making the biryani. Here we are doing it in the gas, so gas flames are pretty less compared to the wood fire ones, so the chicken cooking time is slightly higher in this. So we go down by the cut of the chicken by 1 inch. If you are using the traditional wood fired one, you can go in for a 2-inch size of a cut chicken. Let's go with the ingredients required which goes into the biryani. We have taken nice green chilies over here, one slit in the center. Chilies varies upon the availability of chilies and the heatness to it. So we have taken close to about 7 green chilies, then followed by onions. For 1 kg of chicken, we have taken close to about 3 to 350 grams of onions sliced. So we have taken close to about 350 grams of tomatoes cut into 4. Please take ripe tomatoes so that the flavor is enhanced. If you exceed more than 350 grams per kilo of chicken, tomato flavor dominates, so is the onion makes it much sweeter. So please take to the grammage of 300 to 350 grams only to ensure even distribution of flavors. We have taken mint leaves, one bunch, maybe 2 cups, and half a cup of coriander leaves. So these will be mainly for the garnish at the last and during the processing. Now we'll go to spices. So this is Casiapak, 3 or 4 strands. Okay, cinnamon will be rolls, but this is Casiapak. So we add Sauf, half a teaspoon, 3 small cardamoms, 2 full heaped spoons of ginger garlic paste. Ginger and garlic should be equal in proportion to match the taste. 5 to 10 cloves. Ensure that the cloves has the flour in it, because the flowers has the maximum oil content to it. Then add 2 star anise, and this adds to the powdered form of the all the ingredients. This you add it at the last. Once the biryani is almost to be done, you add it at the top as a flavoring agent. We will take 1 full cup of yogurt and half a lime. So we'll tell you how it's used in the cooking process. For the rice, I have taken India Gate Basmati Super. It's brown in color. So for 1 kg of chicken, you choose close to about 600-700 grams of rice only, else the flavor gets neutralized. So 300, almost 30% should be higher the content of chicken. Soak the rice in lukewarm water, close to about 15 to 20 minutes, not more than that, else the rice will get broken. Now we have set the pan on fire, and we had 2 big heap spoons of oil. This is refined oil what we are using here. The pan getting heated is very important and crucial over here, so the oil gets heated instantly. Now we add the slitted green chillies so that you could hear the splattering noise. Now we add the dried spices, Casiapak, all the things earlier shown in the readiness. In goes the onions, in goes the rock salt. Now there is a secret of adding rock salt over here. It prevents the onion from getting burnt. Now that the onions have turned golden brown, it's the right time to add the chopped tomatoes. Now that the tomatoes are partially cooked, we'll add the ginger garlic paste, which is shown during the preparation time. Now you add the turmeric powder, add mint leaves and chopped coriander. The initial ones that we have done during preparation, add half of it. So these leaves will leave the natural water to it to avoid the burning of the ginger garlic, which will currently start to happen. Now that the green flavors of the ginger and garlic paste are gone, you can go about adding the next dish. It's half a lime juice that we are sprinkling to it. This gives you a natural tang and ease of cooking, followed by 1 heaped cup of curd. Now add the powdered spices. This is cumin powder, and followed by homemade chili powder. Once the dried powdered spices are added, mix it well and simmer the heat. Now add the garam masala. This is again a mixture of all the dried spices roasted. Now that the chili powder, cumin have left their raw smell and it's purely cooked, now it's time to add the powdered spice mix, coarsely ground, followed by the marinated chicken which you have kept in the freezer. Once you add the chicken, toss it with the masala in the pot so that the chicken cooks in its own liquids, close about 3 to 5 minutes, not more than that. Once the mixture is being mixed, add salt as per your flavor and recommendations. Now that the chicken is cooked in its own juices, and you could see a lot of liquid coming out, and around the edges you could see the oil and the fat of the chicken come out clearly well. Now all the raw flavors of the chicken has moved out. We add boiling hot water. This boiling hot water depends on how much rice you need to add. This is basically how you want to boil the rice. It depends on the quality of rice that you use. Now that the water is perfectly boiling, we'll add the strained rice which you had soaked for more than 30 minutes. Please ensure there is no water in the rice, else there will be a sogginess when the biryani is done. Use the reverse of the spoon to stir it with the chicken and the rice. Don't use the main side of the spoon as it will break the rice. Now you can see the rice is almost 60-70% cooked and the water is also self-absorbed. Add the garam masala, it's coarsely ground spices, half ground spices. Add a handful. Now goes in the ghee, one heaped tablespoon of ghee, which adds a good flavor. Top it up with a handful of mint leaves. This brings you a good flavor and aroma. Now cover the lid with a cotton cloth so that the water vapor is being absorbed. You avoid direct contact of the heat, so you put a dosa tawa at the bottom, on top of which you have the biryani vessel, and you keep a weight on top of it. Now the biryani is done. This is the actual one. We'll serve it in the plate now. Now the chicken biryani is served too. Rice is perfectly cooked. Long strands of rice, basmati. It's heaven.